Hey y'all, welcome back to Floating Hands on the Internet. So last night I watched the documentary. I don't know what it's called. It's something called The Devil Inside Me or something. It's the documentary about Ruby Franke and 8 Passengers vlogging. And if you don't know what that is, go watch it or go look it up, because this new documentary on Hulu came out. And I remember being in the YouTube space. I've been here for a while watching, and I never watched them, but the first memory I have of hearing about them was when her 5-year-old forgot her lunch at school, and she literally went on YouTube and talked about how it's her 5-year-old's responsibility to bring their lunch, and she hopes that, her classmates or her teacher don't feed her because she needs to learn that lesson. And just, it's a lot. And I watched the documentary last night and I was flabbergasted. And if you want my opinion, we need laws to stop family vlogging, and honestly stop being like, children should just not be on social media until they can fully consent at an age that's appropriate. To me, it's 16 or even 18. We are in a digital age where there's no benefit. It's ridiculous. These people are making money off their kids and abusing them. So if you guys don't know, Ruby Franke, alongside her business partner Jodi Ruby, are currently in prison. They pled guilty to child abuse. And hopefully they spend the rest of their fucking life in prison. I'm sorry, it just really grinds my gears. Children being abused. It's like, I hope they're having a horrible time in prison. So anyway, I watched it, and I want to know why the fuck, what's his name? Is the brother, what's the dad's name? See, this is how, okay, Kevin, okay. So Kevin is the dad. Ruby is the mom. Jodi is the business partner. The oldest daughter is Sherry, and the oldest son is Chad. They were all, besides Jodi. Jodi and Ruby were on this documentary. And the dad is free, and you have to watch the documentary to really know what's going on. But he's not in prison. He was exonerated. And I guess if you watch the documentary, you could kind of see how he was able to get off, but I just want to know what the fuck is up with him, and why he basically just walked away from his kids. And I guess one could say he was being brainwashed, but I'm sorry. Like, when it comes to kids, your own kids, like, it just really, really upset me in a way that, I'm very desensitized these days with that, but I was sick to my stomach. So enough about my rant. I'm going to pull some cards on him and why the fuck he's not in jail. And by the way, he still basically is in love with Ruby. Like, he says that in documentary. So this is for alleged and entertainment purposes only. If you guys want a free reading, email me at floatinghandsoti@gmail.com, and I will read cards for you. I'm trying to learn tarot. So just email me a picture of you, your sun, rising, and moon if you can, and what you want. So for alleged and entertainment purposes only, how was he able, is there anything that we should know about why he's not in prison right now? Because, by the way, like, those kids should have been saved a long time ago, and our justice system is broken. But for alleged and entertainment purposes only, how did he evade jail? The Empress reversed. Oh, I wonder if that's her. Yep. Are you fucking kidding me? The Hierophant? Oh, by the way, they're Mormons. That was their whole shtick. They're from Utah. Okay, so you have the Empress in reversed. That's about love. That's her. She's in the reversal. Yeah, this lines up with the documentary. So basically, sorry if I'm really charged up right now. It just grinds my gears when people fuck with kids. Like, burn in hell. Okay, so the Empress, let me ground a little bit. Okay. The Empress is about blocked off, cutting yourself off from feeling loved. This is Ruby. This is what she did to him. Because of her, he was out of the house for a year. When the alleged actual, like, hardcore abuse happened, you could argue this has been going on for years, but when the kid was taped up and, like, the actual physical abuse, he really wasn't around for that. He had no idea, allegedly. So I do kind of believe that. I don't think he physically ever wanted to, like, harm his children. I think mentally he was a part of it. That's her, and that's what she did to him. Like, she kicked him out. She didn't accept his love. And in that way, that was kind of, I think, part of the reason why the cops were like, okay, well, you haven't been around and you haven't been in contact, because he hadn't contacted Ruby in over a year. So in a way, I think that kind of saved him. Yeah, I just heard you set me free. That's about, the fives are about challenges, so like moving on. Yeah, this is about losing a relationship that's destabilizing. Yeah, this is about lack and scarcity. So again, I think this had a lot to do with, like being kicked out by her. I think this is also about the YouTube channel plummeting, because that's about being financially depleted. Yeah, this is like the lack mindset. And then you have the fucking Hierophant, which is about religion. It's another 5 about conflict. Yeah, that's about rigid beliefs, refusing to learn. Yeah, oh my god, yes. He's so enthralled with her still. This is about a refusal to remain open to alternate information, resistance to learn new things. So the Empress is her. She kicked him out, basically gave him plausible deniability, unintentionally, I think. Yeah, because I have that, We the Millers, like, no regrets, not even one, when the guy spells his regrets wrong. And then the five of Pentacles, like, he's secluded. Like, he was so, yeah, this is about not feeling worthy. So again, I think he just isolated to the point where he didn't even try to get her back, and in a way I think that saved him. And then you have the Hierophant in reverse, which again is another 5 about which is about struggles and conflict. And that's about refusing to believe the truth, rigid beliefs. So I think because he was so disconnected, that kind of helped him in a way. Let me pull some more cards. 7 of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands. The fucking Sun card. Yeah, you have the 7 of Wands, which 7s are about planning. That's literally about, in the upright, that's about defensiveness and yeah, this is about feeling defeated. Yeah, standing up for yourself is pointless. I just pictured Eeyore in my mind, like, poor pitiful me. Because if you watch the documentary, like, you see that he kind of, like, withers away from being, like, this strong man to nothing. Because he's just so, like, he just wants to win her back. And then, yeah, this reminds me of Ruby and kind of how, like, she was the forefront of that channel, even though he was included in that channel. This is her. Like, I know I believe she's a Capricorn. So she's an earth sign, but, this is about like a powerful woman and who's very creative. So, like, this reminds me of how, because she was the face of the YouTube channel, I think it was easy for them to kind of pin it on her more so. And then you have the Sun card, which is about, that's connected to the Wheel of Fortune, which, like, this cycle is done. Like, we got the person that we wanted. And then, that's about clarity and optimism. So if I'm asking, and, like, this is also reminding me of how, like, I don't know, I think the police did side-eye a little bit, and I wonder if it's, like, lack of evidence. But this kind of, like, this person's on a like on a white horse, like, knight in shining armor. And I think, in a way, this kind of reminds me, like, if I'm asking why he's not in prison, I guess whoever was in charge of pressing charges, I think, like, they thought, like, oh, he can save his kids. Like, do you know what I mean? From her. Like, this is her and this is him. Maybe I don't know. The Fool card. The 6 of Wands. The 2 of Cups. Yeah. I don't know if any backdoor conversations were happening, but I think I said, like, I just heard, wasn't this the consequences of your own actions? Basically, like, yeah, you, like, she kicked him out, but it ended up saving him because he had been away from the family for so long that he was able to kind of, like, play the fool. Even, like, because this is about new beginnings. And then you have the 6 of Wands, which is about, like, victory and recognition, but it's in the reverse. Things not turning out the way that you wanted them to. Yeah, no shit. And then you have the 2 of Cups, which is about disharmony and breakup. So, yeah, I think why he's not in prison, I think it's well, ironically, I think it's a big part of from her. I think it's a big part. She's the reason, because she basically kicked him out and was like, don't contact me or the children. And like a pussy ass bitch, he listened to her. That's just my humble opinion for alleged and intimate purposes only. If you look up this case, you'll understand why it has me so heated. I'm trying to remain grounded. You know what it reminds me of is that freaking movie Hope Floats, where, oh my god, Mae Whitman, is that her name? She was on Parenthood, but she was a little girl and had Sandra Bullock in it. And the dad divorces the mom because I guess he finds like a new girlfriend. I can't remember. But the ending to the movie is he basically comes back. I think Sandra Bullock's mom dies in the movie, and he comes back, and the little girl hates her mom because she thinks she drove away her dad, and so she wants to go with her dad. And basically he's like, I can't take you with me, I'm so sorry. But at the end of the day, he doesn't really give a shit. That's what I have in my mind. Like, he loves her more than he cares about his kid's safety. And I don't know. It just is sickening to me. So we're going to pull some cards, because apparently in the documentary, Sherry, which is the oldest daughter, when she moved out of college, Jodi moved into Sherry's room because she thought she was being possessed by demons. And so she didn't want to be in her house. And so Ruby moved her into Sherry's room because she was going to college. And when Sherry came back for like winter break, she noticed there was a really dark energy in her room, and there were like lotion bottles and massage oils. And the producer asked her, do you think that they were like more than friends? And she was like, yeah, if you want my opinion, I think they were lovers, which is so crazy because they also were like super religious. But this cult that Jodi basically created was to bring down men. So I don't know, it sounds like the call might have been coming from inside the house, but I want to pull some cards on, were they lovers, or did they have an intimacy that went beyond a normal friendship? This is for alleged and entertainment purposes only. No facts here, all opinions. So were they more than like just really good friends or business partners? Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. See, the Nine of Pentacles, which is about overworking. Yeah, so that makes sense. I mean, they were business partners, they were friends, they spent a lot of time together. And then you have the Six of Wands, which is about victory and recognition. This signifies a power couple. So I think this was Ruby's marriage. Like, she wasn't happy because in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles is about a success and enjoyment. Basically what I think she felt when 8 passengers were doing really well. But I think this is how this is about victory and recognition. So if I'm asking about romance, it's about a power couple. And that could just mean like they're really, really close. But then you have the Seven of Pentacles, which is about procrastination. And it's also about not working towards your goals with enough conviction. Let me pull some cards. I think that's Ruby's marriage, and I think that's how Jodi made her feel. The Star card. Yeah, I think it was a power thing. Oh, not that if you watch the documentary, you know exactly why I just gasped. Oh my god. So, yeah, if you ask me, I don't pick up on so much a like lesbian lover thing, because the Star card is about like, I know, so the Star card is about hope and it's about healing. So I can see and how in Ruby's mind, like, I'm kind of downloading like, I'm picturing, yeah, this isn't like the Star card in, yeah, I think for her, I think she went through, when 8 passengers went down, you all can look it up, it went down hard and very quickly. So this is about a painful your spirit's being lifted after a violent transformation. And so I think that's what Jodi was to her. Because I think with that Seven of Pentacles, she was getting like impatient and frustrated with like how the channel was going. But I think Jodi was like, she saw her as like, look at this card, look how she's like beautiful, and like she has this cup, and I don't know what it's filled with, but it looks like it's gold or something, like this golden cup, almost like she sees her as like this savior complex. But then you have the Devil card, which doesn't shock me if I'm asking if they were like together. That is connected to the Lovers card, but it's two sides of the same coin. This is the Dark card, right? And so, which by the way, the Lovers card, oh my god, that's so funny. So the Capricorns and Jodi is a Gemini, Ruby is a Capricorn. This is literally them, because they mirror each other. That is so interesting. But notice how it's the Devil card. That's about sabotage and addiction. This is how she made her feel, because she was kind of like bored with her life. She wasn't happy. This is how Jodi made Ruby feel. And this Dark card, it's like, yes, I'm healing. I'm getting, because like, watch documentary. The card is the documentary is literally called The Devil in Something. I can't remember. This is about sabotage and addiction, unhealthy relationships. They mirror each other. Like I said, the Lovers card, does this connect to the Lovers card? That's Jodi. This is Ruby. She's a Capricorn. And then, yeah, with the Three of Cups, I mean, that's about celebration. That's about the friendship card, but it also kind of reminds me of, like, Three's a Crowd. Notice how, like, these two, even though these two are dressed similar, so, like, you think they'd be, like, a couple, like a thing, but notice how, like, her hips, they're together, they look like kind of like they're vibing. This person kind of has, like, this look on her face of, like, feeling left out. That kind of reminds me of fucking Kevin. Let me pull a couple more cards, but yeah, that's about that. It happened really fast. Queen of Pentacles. They help make up money off each other. Yeah, I don't get... Listen, don't get me wrong. With the Devil, I definitely think they had a strong bond. That's clear. Do I think it was like a lesbian lover type of thing? No. I think they were just both fucking crazy. I hate to say that about women, but... yeah, because, like, in love, this is about a new romantic partner entering your life through seemingly random events. Yeah, because, like, if you look if you watch the documentary, they did, like, collaborations. So this is about, like, sending invitations to events or being, like, popular around a lot of people. But yeah, their relationship escalated very quickly. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is about generosity and dependability. Yeah, this is about, yeah, I think, I love this imagery, by the way. It's just so beautiful. Sorry, I was looking to see what sign they were again. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, this is how she feels about her. Like, she's generous and she's dependable and I can count on her. And then you have the Page of Wands. Which is about, but this is in the, let me look at it on the upright. I'm trying to learn this imagery. That kind of reminds me of her son. Because this is about, oh yeah, this is how she felt about her kid. Her son that she probably, oh, God. In the upright, this is about impulsiveness, sense of adventure. But in the reversal, this is about unreliability and hastiness. This is also about, yeah, acting before you have a proper plan. So, do I think they were lovers? No. Do I think that they were really connected and, like, admired each other, and Ruby kind of just used her like she used all of her children? Yeah. But yeah, with that Queen of Pentacles, I think that's how they saw each other. Like, we can make money off each other, and we really look up to each other, and we're generous, and we're dependable. Like, gross. I'm going to pull some cards from the back deck. Oh my God, the Death card. It's done. It's done. This is over. What used to be a knight in shining armor is now dead. Oh my God, the Three of Swords. the World card. It's done. If they were besties, they aren't anymore. Yep, that's connected to the Emperor, which is a, like, I kind of see it as like a very masculine, yeah, it's masculine energy taking up all the space. And then, because I think they're both very masculine. And then, yeah, that's about letting shit go. And then you have the Three of Swords, which is about releasing pain. Like, it's a heartbreak card in the upright, but that's about releasing pain and, like, recovering. Hope they're doing a lot of that in prison. I hope this isn't the upright when they're in prison. I hope they never get a moment's peace. And that sounds so wrong, but sorry, don't fuck with kids. And then you have the World card. Yeah, that's connected to the Empress, which is the first card that I pulled in the reversal for, what's his name, Kevin. That's the Hangman. Connected to the Hangman. Yeah, that's about the end of a cycle. So, I guess the gist of this reading is Kevin's kind of a pussy. And I think he, you know, I think the main reason he's not in jail is because I keep hearing, like, you set me free, and I'm also like in my mind I'm thinking, oh, that didn't work out the way you wanted it to, huh? Even though, like, he still loves her, like, he's got issues, and if you watch the documentary, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I was also drawn to use this deck because it's the stained glass tarot, and it just kind of reminds me of religion, which supposedly is what they were supposed to be doing. I think this is just an example of using religion for your own personal gain. But yeah, as far as Kevin goes, he's got issues, and I think he should have been held accountable to some capacity. But I think because she kicked him out and she made him go no contact, like, he had all the plausible deniability in the world. I don't like his reaction when it comes to his kids. It seems like he doesn't hate her, and he really should be feeling some type of way about her. And as far as Jodi and Ruby go, I don't think they were lovers, but I think they kind of, they mirrored each other. I mean, they're literally Capricorn and Gemini. They literally mirror each other. One's toxic, one's love, and I pulled the devil card, so we know which one it is. But I think with this death card, it's like, you once were this, like, you were my victory, my celebration, and you were my star, like, you were my hope and your healing, but now it's dead. But, oh yeah, literally notice how these mirror each other. Notice how this is how she felt about Jodi in the beginning, and this is probably how it's dead, it's gone. Yeah, I just heard the old me is dead and gone. And then you have the World card. The cycle is complete. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. This was for alleged and entertainment purposes only. If you can ever advocate against mommy bloggers, family bloggers, please do it, because we need laws to protect these kids. So this was for, again, alleged and entertainment purposes only. No facts, all opinions, and I will catch you guys at the next one.